Welcome to the 10-Minute Book Club. Today we will summarize the book of Seeking Wisdom, From Darwin to Munger by Peter Bevelin. Seeking Wisdom, From Darwin to Munger, A Guide to Smarter Thinking. Introduction. In a world filled with information overload, making wise decisions is more valuable than ever. Seeking Wisdom, From Darwin to Munger by Peter Bevelin serves as a multidisciplinary guide to improving judgment, avoiding mental biases, and learning how to think better. Inspired by Charlie Munger, the book blends psychology, evolutionary biology, mathematics, physics, and business insights to help readers cultivate clearer, more rational thinking. This summary breaks down the book's key lessons on decision-making, cognitive biases, and practical mental models that anyone can apply in life, business, and investing. What shapes our thinking? Our thinking is influenced by biology, experience, and environment. The human brain evolved for survival and reproduction, not for objective reasoning. This means that many of our mental errors stem from ancient hunter-gatherer instincts that no longer serve us in modern society. 1. The role of evolution in thinking. The brain is a pattern recognition machine, constantly seeking cause and effect relationships, even when none exist. Our ancestors needed quick decision-making to survive, leading to mental shortcuts, heuristics that often misfire today. Fear, loss aversion, and social instincts once helped us survive, but can now lead to irrational choices. 2. Experience and environment shape thought patterns. Neural connections develop based on life experiences we learn from trial and error. Social conditioning and cultural influences reinforce biases that distort our thinking. Our state of mind, fatigue, stress, hunger, can significantly impact our decisions. Understanding these influences allows us to step back from impulsive thinking and apply rational strategies instead. Common mental errors and biases. The book identifies psychological misjudgments that lead to bad decisions. Here are some of the most important ones. 1. Cognitive biases that distort reality. Confirmation bias. We seek information that supports our beliefs and ignore contradictory evidence. Overconfidence bias. We overestimate our knowledge and decision-making abilities. Hindsight bias. After an event, we falsely believe we knew it all along. Loss aversion. Losing feels twice as painful as gaining feels pleasurable. Social proof. We imitate others, assuming they must be right. Herd mentality. These biases often lead to poor investments, career mistakes, and irrational fears. Recognizing them is the first step to overcoming them. 2. Emotional thinking and fear-based decisions. Fear was evolutionarily useful, but now clouds rational thinking. Humans fear dramatic risks, plane crashes, more than real risks. Heart disease. The fear of loss leads to poor financial decisions, such as selling stocks during a downturn. 3. The illusion of patterns and randomness. People see patterns and randomness, leading to gambling fallacies and superstitions. Survivorship bias makes us focus on winners while ignoring the many unseen failures. Many miracles and coincidences are just statistical inevitabilities. The science of good decision-making to counteract biases and faulty thinking. Bevelin and Munger emphasize using mathematical and scientific principles. 1. Probability and statistical thinking. Understanding basic probability prevents bad financial bets and irrational fears. Calculating expected value helps prioritize the best long-term choices. Knowing base rates prevents misjudging the likelihood of rare events. 2. Systems thinking and second-order consequences. Every decision affects a larger system, so understanding cause and effect chains is crucial. Second-order thinking asks, what happens next? To anticipate long-term consequences. Exponential growth, feedback loops, and unintended consequences often go unnoticed. 3. Avoiding survivorship bias. We focus on success stories, billionaires, athletes, while ignoring the many who failed. Just because a strategy worked for one person doesn't mean it's replicable for others. Learning from failures is as important as studying success. Mental models for better thinking. Charlie Munger advocates mental models, frameworks for understanding the world. These models borrow principles from different fields to improve decision making. 1. Inversion. Thinking backward. Instead of asking, "How do I succeed?" ask, "How do I fail?" and avoid those actions. Example: instead of seeking wealth, avoid financial ruin by eliminating bad investments. 2. The power of checklists. Checklists prevent cognitive biases and reduce errors in complex decisions. Used in aviation, medicine, and investing to eliminate mental blind spots. 3. The role of incentives. People will always act according to their incentives, so understand what drives behavior. Example: if employees are rewarded for short-term results, they won't focus on long-term success. 4. Risk management. First, avoid ruin. The best way to win is not to lose. Always consider the downside before making a move. Buffett's rule: never lose money. Rule 2: never forget Rule 1. 5. The power of simplicity. Complexity often hides risk and errors. Simplify everything to focus on core principles. Example: Buffett and Munger avoid complicated businesses because simplicity reduces errors. Final lessons from Munger and Buffett. Charlie Munger's wisdom forms the foundation of the book. The best way to learn is from other people's mistakes, not your own. Avoid stupidity before seeking brilliance. Always expand your knowledge from different fields. People will always act according to their incentives. Keep emotions out of financial and business decisions. By applying Munger's mental models, we can improve our thinking, make better decisions, and avoid costly mistakes. Conclusion: the path to wisdom. Seeking wisdom is a masterclass in rational thinking and decision-making. It teaches us how to understand why we think the way we do, identify cognitive biases that distort our judgment, use mathematical principles to make smarter choices, apply mental models to avoid errors and improve reasoning, learn from Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett, and other great thinkers. In business, investing, and life, the pursuit of wisdom is a lifelong journey. The key to success is not knowing everything, but avoiding costly mistakes. By thinking broadly, using logic, and learning from multiple disciplines, we can make better decisions and live a wiser life.